Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, this week I have a cool, interesting deck for you. It's the Ritual deck, but I have a couple problems with it. All right, I have a couple qualms with it, and I'm gonna tell you about it. And let's take a peek at this. All right, so this is the Ritual deck. First, I'm gonna show you the box. Then we're gonna work our way into this deck, and you guys can tell me what you think. So let me get this to focus in up on this box here, and as you can see, you have a nice spade over here, a nice looking stripe, kind of like a racing stripe down the side, and overall the front of the box looks pretty nice. All right, it is darker than this. I tried to get it to focus in on the details. That's why it's so bright. All right, but that's the front of the box. I have no problems with that. All right, so it says Ritual. All right, the bottom nobody reads. This side it says Ritual again. Here's where I have a problem. The back design. It just looks so. I don't know. I wish they just put the back design on here, to be honest. I mean, they have it here, and they show the Ace of Spades, but it just looks very unprofessional, and it makes it look kind of cheap. It looks like a bicycle basic brand deck, all right? And I kind of wish they didn't do that, all right? They have a red sticker here, and on top, you don't really have anything, all right? And then the flap, yeah, it says Elite. There you go. It looks very nice. I love that symbol there. Alright, so that is the box. Let's take a peek at these cards. What are you getting? Okay, well, first off, if you take a peek, you get a Elite ad card, which I gotta say, it's one of the best looking ad cards I've ever gotten. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm going to throw it away. Alright, you get a blank card, and as you can tell by this blank card, every card is going to have this exact design on it, okay, throughout this whole deck, and it makes it look kind of crazy, kind of messy, but I think it's fine. You know, it's a lot of ink, but I think it's fine, okay. The only problem I would have is if it's one way, which it doesn't look to be. No, it's not. Okay. Let's keep going on this deck of cards here. Okay, let me show you a little bit more. Let me show you the Jokers. Okay, the Jokers I like. I really like these Jokers. They look fantastic. Okay, they're clean. Just the overall Joker itself's nice. I love how they're throwing up the it looks like diamonds, and it looks fantastic. I really, these have to be one of the best Jokers I've ever seen. That's how good they are. The Ace of Spades. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem with this, but there's all this advertisement. Now, I know the Ace of Spades, guys, in case you didn't know, the Ace of Spades is kind of like the branded card. This is where you put your company logo or you know, where you want people to find you, but it kind of ruins it. I wish they blew up the Ace a little bit more and maybe just wrote Ritual. Luxury playing cards, and that's it. None of this other stuff right here. It just kind of ruins it. I really do think so. Alright, so the Ace itself, we're just criticizing it on the looks. I think it's nice. Personally, I like just the little swirly designs. I think it looks fine. I think it looks great. And it works, what do you know, with the rest of the pips. So the Spades pips have that same design in all the cards. And I don't know if I like that because it doesn't make the Ace as special, because it's everywhere, but I do think that's an awesome idea, and they do look pretty cool, even shrunk down, okay? So let's keep going here. Alright, so there's the Ace of Spades. What do the face cards look like? Alright, because the face cards are very customized. Let me get the spades out for you. The face cards are interesting, and one of the reasons I'm not a big fan of this deck is sometimes it just seems very unprofessional. All right, just like I said before. Okay, it's just it's one of those decks that I would use with my friends. I would use with my main channel. I would use if I'm at school or something. It's a cool looking deck. I wouldn't use it in any professional ways, though, okay? And that could hurt their sales, okay? So, here are the face cards. Interesting color schemes. Very, very interesting color schemes. One thing, did you guys notice it yet? The font is shrunk, and I love it. I absolutely love when they shrink the font. Why? Because you can actually see the cards, the numbers, and the heart, spades, clubs, or diamonds when you fan it. It's easier, and the only problem is old people aren't going to be able to see it, okay? And that's my only problem. Now, the cards themselves, how do they look? This is the Two of Spades, and like I showed you earlier, it has the Ace of Spades thing with it, okay? And also you have this little design in the corners of the cards as well, which I think looks pretty nice, okay? Here's the main reason, guys. These cards look great. They have these interesting fonts and whatnot. But I'm going to tell you why I don't like it. All right, and I'm going to. If you go back to my videos, you can tell that I really like cards that I'm about to tell you. This deck is too busy for my liking. There's too many things going on, whether it be the back design, whether it be these cards, whether it be the face cards. It's too much. It's overwhelming, really. The ace is great. The jokers are nice, but there's just so much going on. Like, let's take a look at the back design because we haven't done that yet. It looks cool. I don't know what's happening in this back design, but it looks very nice. I gotta say, if you just said, take a peek at this back design, what do you think of it? I would say, wow, it looks really nice. Must have took a long time to create, artwork and whatnot, but it seems busy. Very busy to the eye, okay? And let's take a peek at what these look like spread, okay? If you take a look at them spread, it looks cool. I gotta say, let me get it to focus. It looks very cool. And don't get me wrong, these cards are fantastic. And do I think they're worth the money? Here's where your opinion has to come in. Do you like this very unique deck of cards? Sometimes you gotta go on a limb and be like, well, I'm so used to these bicycle decks, I really want a deck like this. It's all up to you and your likings, okay? Because, I don't know. If I had to would I buy this again? No. Why? Because I would buy just one for my collection, and that's about it. Okay, that's all I really need. Okay, so do you get the deck? Maybe. I say 60% of you get the deck, 40% don't. Okay, it's all about your taste. It's all about your taste of cards and what you like. All right. So guys, if you would like the deck, go on over to theoneeyejack.com, pick yourself up the deck. I don't think you'll regret it. I mean, it's not that bad. It is overwhelming, but that's the only drawback. Really. So guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.